Alright. U.S. Army versus Puala Liberation Forces here. I think we're starting in about 2 minutes here. But we've got a nice operation on this island here. Got a Red 4 base there, Red 4 spawn at that position, Blue 4 I believe respawning around playing defense here. Let me just check my settings, make sure everything is a-okay. Looks like we are good on all fronts. Alright, excellent. So this is a breakdown of the map. And we'll go from there. Alright. Ilvanek, yeah, I know, buddy. The path thing you sent me was, what's the word? It's not in there. They're in a different folder, and I didn't bookmark it because I thought I'd be able to get back to it easily since I found it so easily the first goddamn time. And then I eventually found it a second time, and now I'm struggling to find it a third time. It's like, ugh. And then I'm gonna magically find it, like, fucking at 3 a.m. tonight as it drives me insane. Yeah, I don't know. Just my luck, but for those of you that aren't... Oh, fuck, the title's wrong. There we go. Get that updated there. I don't need a multi-listed. I would like to add the OFCRA command. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Ah, man. Yeah, I'll see if it's working, because I believe the latest one did work. I just have to make sure that it continues to work. Alright, just multitasking everything here. Alright, cool. We'll see how everything goes. Well, I know Ilvanek, the last one we had, it worked, so I still have that one working, so, I mean, hopefully it'll be fine, but we'll see how things go. But otherwise, let's see, tools. Yeah, it keeps adjusting to the other one, which is starting to get annoying here, because I'm enabling that one. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to go back into my plugins here. And it switched over to that one. So it's just being a bitch.
Send in go
Kane, sometimes paratrooping soldier units like that don't work properly.
Again.
So there's like a 50-50 would probably crash my damn game.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Long time, how well have fun to the players. Would love to have the time to play on Open Arma again.
Yeah, righto. Mabro Reed, thanks for the 14-month resub. Millennium Sword, thanks for the 45-month resub as well. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations. We've got a nice OFCRA operation planned today. Feel free to use the exclamation point mission command to see it. And otherwise, Millennium, I hope you get the time one day to play again. But otherwise, let's go ahead and start going over the mission as I bitch about my TFAR plugins. But regardless, this is going to be an offense on the Red 4 side, Blue 4 playing defense here. Plenty of different objectives to take. First one is control of a military base. This is a neutral objective. Whoever controls this military base by the end of the mission will gain 4 points. Blue 4's objectives are as follows. They have to capture and maintain this control tower marked over here by the 50-minute mark. They have to keep the governor alive over here by the 50-minute mark. And then there's the supremacy bonus. Meanwhile, Op 4 have to capture the tower and kill the governor within the 50-minute mark. So there's 2 different objectives. Oh, God. I hate that so much. That's the TFAR plugin. Everyone moving in. Let's go ahead and have a look. Alright, realistically, we should be able to hear everyone. Let me check my plugin status one more time here. It's still enabling the other one, so I'm gonna just quickly do some stuff real quick. Ah, man. So uninstalling that one cause this other one to install. But this one is the bugged one, I think. Nope. Alright, cool. That one's working fine.
Kanał C5300.
So let me try uninstalling the other one here.
C5300.
And that should theoretically
Też
fix
czekajcie,
everything.
może się zmienić tą częstotliwość. Standardowo
Well, I can hope. Alright. Otherwise, as I was going over the mission here, guys, let me go ahead and put the prediction up. And I'll go ahead and finish out everything. Again, just dealing with plugin stuff. But let's go ahead and expand the box a little bit so I can write this all out. Who will win this OFCRA match? We got Blue 4 defending and Op 4 attacking here. And I'll go ahead and set her for 10 minutes. Yeah, no, we'll do 10 minutes. Alright, get that all nice and set. Tab this back in, and we should be good to go. Alright, so again, looking over the map, whoever controls the military base by the end of the game will gain 4 points. If Blue 4 defend this control tower position, which I believe is this surrounding area here, by the 50-minute mark, they will gain 2 points. If the Blue 4 faction is able to keep the governor alive, which appears to be a neutral AI unit, they will also gain 2 points. Again, it has to be done by the 50-minute mark. And then if the if Op 4 is able to take the tower, they'll get 2 points. If they're able to kill the governor within the 50-minute mark, they'll also get 2 points. So otherwise, there's also the supremacy bonus, which if I tab back out 1 second just to read it, it is less than 7 enemy forces on the enemy side alive. All right, a little bit of a custom rule there. Usually it's 5, they bumped it up to 7, but let's say 7 or less of Blue 4 are still alive by the end of the mission. Op 4 will gain 2 points, right? They said to 2 points here. It is 2 points, and vice versa. If all of Op 4 are down to 7 or less, they will gain 2 points. Hydrate. Oh, dear. Alrighty. Broken Englishman, how are you doing? 556, how you doing as well? Alright, let's go ahead and go over our roster, and then we'll go over the assets here. We got 5 minutes to start here. So Flip for Flap is going to be commanding the U.S. side. He's got Meganium under Alpha here with Games. Bile, Lacarfor, Leziak, Deska Keeper, Popsy, and Liru. Dimus leading Amberus, Pablo, Melody, Fen, Nico Mars, Cornix, The Caper, Grubby, and Ario. Kilo leading Cali, Cheeseburger, Roland, Ezio, Dennis, Kuklidia. What? Cool Kilida, that's it. Danny Swede, and Barros. You can tell which ones I've seen before and which ones I haven't because I hesitate on them. Newton with Pierce from 1RW from FNF. Interesting.
I forgot to unsub whoop well.
We also see...
Take care, you all.
Skeeches. Oh, buddy. I'm sorry to hear you're unsubbing, man. That's A-okay. Thanks for the 42 months of support, my man. I hope you keep enjoying everything. I hope life takes care of you. And thank you so much for spending all that time here. Hope everything's good with you, man. Appreciate it. Otherwise, Rodrigue with Blast, Robert Weedgood, Heartseer, Renly, Martinez, and Raposo. Under him, Jonathan leading Shadow, Rick Hunter Murdy, Mares, Mancho, who's the head honcho of OFCRA, Zartak, and Boko. Dennis leading Marty, Miner, Sumek, Stifo, Rizbo, also under him, and there's 2 Stifos now. Okay, interesting. FAWR taking Gulf with Ethan Price leading Gordy, Zep, Baku, and Salil. Pogo underscore being a T41 pilot, and that T41 seems to have 50 cal pylons on it. Interesting. Bodyguard's going to be Lolo, Andre, Sismo, and Sam. We have another group of FAWR with Fred Krueger, Mika, Fush, Jiwi, and then we have 2 different reserves of Khalil and Archer here. Mission will start in 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and look over the U.S. forces here. Broken Englishman, thank you also for the Twitch Prime sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario. Also, I don't plan on doing any today, DayZ today, Michael, but there will be some tomorrow. I'll try to guarantee it as best as I can, probably between the NA and EU branches. But we'll see how everything goes because they're privatizing NA, so we'll just have to see how that all starts. But the US kits appear to be the Cold War era kit, so I'm seeing M16s, Mark 14s with scopes, some 203 systems. SEO, thanks for the 11-month resub at Tier 3 as well. I see you're trying to get the hype train set up. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the stream. Then again, aren't you playing? I usually see you on the ground for OFCRA, but if you're taking this one off, then by all means, man, enjoy the stream. All right, but otherwise, I'm seeing they've got the jet right there. We got 250 cal Humvees and a lot of forces around otherwise. Ezio giving a random sub out, and it goes to Rakaneko. Thank you. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. And Falcon, OFCRA equals EU wars. Let's watch. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha. Are they making... They're making penises. All right. Lovely. Just lovely. Looking at some of the AOs here. Got some more transport Humvees up here. Got another 50 cal down there. Someone says hype train. I appreciate it, Broken. Yeah, so we got quite a few different 50 cals all across different areas. There's a 50 cal up here on the tower that they have to control. I'm going to look over at the other position here to look at the governor's mansion to see if they have any additional defenses here. It doesn't look like it. I'm not sure if the governor's allowed to leave this position or not, but we'll have to look over and see where they have them stashed away. But they really could be anywhere. And then Blue 4 will probably... Yeah, he's probably... Oh, no. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, righto. All right, we're going to go over Op4's roster. It's okay. This happens quite a few times. They usually just reboot the server, and it's fine. Anyway, TK Llama is leading. We got Papa under AT with Lolo and Mesano. We got Black Eye leading Dislike, Black, Patriotic, Liz, I don't know. Kara and Templar, Vexen leading Adam at Kuwait, Settler, Yeye Bonga, Skipu Ferg, Krot, and Spectrum Ghost. Carnigan White leading Konjokovic, Mike, Miguel, Combs, Depso, Pistones, Javert, Ilvanek, leading Sixor, Layden, Aja, Ziki is with him. Nice beast. Joda and Massacre. I'd say Ziki is like the best player in OFCRA. David AF leading Angostad, Adriwi, Ziron, Shava Bermejo, Jose, Arnau leading Zent, Funi Skywalker, and Carl NASA leading Bob Winchester, Wombat, Demovar, Ash, Shay, and Signai Weaver. We have one helicopter crew of Rigel and PHK, another one with Calc, Blazis, Teos, and Dawid. And Sir Magicosaurus leading Thomas, Marst, Ivan, Lewis, Stefan, Nicker. I gotta be careful how quickly I say that name. I always call that out. And then Mr. Dave and Nubas as reservists here. So here's the deal. They're probably gonna restart the server real quick just to fix all that. So we're just gonna be in a little bit of a hold here. And otherwise, we got some of the players from the server now coming on the server, such as Adamek and Ilbanek showing up. Ilbanek, the plugin I'm using right now, is working. It just doesn't have those extra add-ons there. Bets are still going to be live because I don't think we're going to cancel just yet. Usually when this happens, they just restart the server and, you know, usually it works fine. And we'll go ahead and go over Red 4 assets in a moment when we get back on the server and are given the AOK. All right. And that gives me a second to go on my phone, message a few people. Yeah. All right, I'll let you guys know when the server's back on, but how are you all doing? We're going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing POG, and then I might be doing TM in the middle of it. Let's see. I have to cook a ribeye. I got a buddy of mine that really, really loves ribeye, classic steak and potatoes type of person. So I'm trying to calibrate how to cook ribeyes on my damn gas grill because that thing is a beast and always overcooks the shit out of everything. So I gotta always make adjustments here. And while I'm doing that, looks like the server is back up. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on it. What do you mean maximum number of players has been reached? No, damn you. So I think they're gonna set it to the new mission file because by default it's set to 64. Bone in or bone out? If they're bone in, aren't they tomahawk steaks at that point, Keenan? These ones I did bone out because it's cheaper and I don't really have anything to do with the bone. You know, I don't have a dog to give it to or anything. There's a few kinky things that could be said for all that. But otherwise, I might just refund the prediction and restart it in a second. But bone in with bloodwing. Shut up, Zam. Goober. Bone marrow soup. I mean, yeah, no, good steak. I don't really do my own broths these days, though. I should probably get in on that. But it was also a little more expensive to get them with bone in. and I'm too lazy to make my own beef broth because I don't have any soup ideas I'm coming up with recently, so, or I guess for the foreseeable future. Ah, man. And, yeah, you're gonna have to... Let me fix that in the mission command real quick as the server is resetting. Because it doesn't want to... When I tab it like that, it sometimes breaks the damn link. Strangest never happened? What never happened? I mean, the OFCRA's done this a few times. It's also because they have a shit ton of people on the server, so it's understandable. I'm getting back on the server now, guys. I think it's letting me in. And we should be good. Is the grill heat uneven? No, it's just really powerful. It just zooms up really fucking fast. Like, I gotta only put them on for a few minutes to really cook it. But this one's gonna be a thick steak, too. So we'll see how things go. Also got the urge to mission make again suddenly after watching Command & Conquer lore videos. I mean, there are Command & Conquer mods out there for Tiberium, all this crazy stuff, so you never know, man. Did I have a mod refund the prediction, or... Let me, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I will, when we get pushed back onto map, I'll refund it, because I know you guys wanted to see OFCRA's assets. All right. Yeah, I just refunded it manually because I want to restart it when we get into the actual mission. Said he is. Thanks for the 100 bits. A little bit of hydrating there. Ah, man. You'd like to see the manager? I am the manager, though, of this channel, technically, maybe. Who knows? But let's see, let me hit OK. Maybe they already pushed us through. No, they did not. All right, but as you can see, this is a very thicky server, boy. And I have no idea what caused that crash. It was literally, I think it just might have been a random memory leak, to be perfectly honest. But, you know, that's what you got to go with here. He's lying. He's not the manager. Who would be the manager? Bloodwayne? Bloodwayne has her own job right now, guys. I mean... Oh, man, she's getting fast-tracked, though. She just has to do, like, this, be part of a two-man training group for, like, her entire sector on something. And then she got a promotion that she wasn't due to get for, like, another... honestly, 3 years, give or take. But she got it. So, she's doing well for herself. And then what? We got, it's September. Holy crap, it is September. So, not this weekend, but next weekend, we're going to be going to an anime convention in, Pennsylvania. But it's not really an anime convention. It's more so just a giant party convention. That should be fun. She's doing a few swimsuit cosplays. I think one's of Raftalia from, Shield Hero. And, she got a really good tail and ear set there. And now she's, making her own swimsuit to go with it, so that's always nice. My mods would be managers picks. She has an Instagram account with this stuff.
Send in goat.
I think I've advertised it in the past, so we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. It's up to her to do whatever she wants with her accounts. Zevik, thanks for the 18-month resub, my man or woman. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this stream. Let me go ahead and restart the prediction here, and we will get started with everything. I'll bump it up to... I have to completely rewrite it. All right, let's go. Blue 4 is doing the defending. Op 4 is doing the attacking. Let's set it for 15 and see where it goes from there. Ilbanek, no, I didn't. I told you I was using the old, the one you sent before you fixed it with the plugins tab in TeamSpeak itself. All right. So everyone loading back in. We'll take a look at Op 4. We already read through everyone, which I guess when I cut this video, we'll just add a bit of extra time in that, but we'll see how things go. If you want pics of SL Dreams feet, yeah, no, I still have those laying around somewhere. Ah, what's that? Very true. I pay you in the fact that I let you be a bit of a jerk here. How about that? Ilvanek, again, I don't have that version of the plugin on, so it doesn't have that feature. Because I still don't know where everything is. Well, it's not on mine, buddy. Sorry to say. All right. So, already went over Blue Force assets. They have a 50 cal plane. They've got 2 M113 M2s, and I think they had 3 M2 Humvees, and a bunch of transport Humvees, and possibly a bulletproof SUV. But we'll see how all that goes. Everyone's getting put back into the channel. Let's go ahead and look at all of Op4 stuff. So Op4 have 2 Hueys with M60 gun mounts on the side. And then some sort of ammo box on either side here as well. Weaponry-wise, what is that? PSG-1? Yeah, possibly a PSG-1 with a bipod there. We've got RAS. I forget. No, it's a 5.56 rifle of some sort. Basically an MP5 chambered in 5.56 when you think about it. But this appears to be just a 5.56 firefight all around. You got some 203 systems. A little bit of server lag here as everything calibrates. And then we got some FN mags as the machine guns here. All right. That isn't too bad. Otherwise, that's the force right there. The other force over here that landed by boat appears to have, wow, 2 transport cars and 2 50 cal cars. And then both of those 50s also have a front-firing PKT. All right. It's not bad. So again, the objectives are all around this sector. 2 of them have to be done within 50 minutes, and then the last one can be done by the end. So this should just be a simple 2-way attack. We might see Op4 regroup their forces to the north and land all their guys on the northern side to then probably push the governor. Maybe instead we'll see the helicopter forces move around and go for the control tower. There's really anything, and this could play out anyway. Blue 4 could forego one of the objectives, just hardcore hold one of the objectives, and then the final objective. But we got to also see where this plane goes, and the 50 cal goes with it.
There's still a warm-up.
It's not a PSG-1, it was just G3 with a scope. I mean, both are 20 round 7.62 by 5.1, I believe. I might be wrong about the PSG-1, but G3 garbage rod. Not surprised with that one bit. Ah, man. So they got the knock-on vehicles mod, and that's what they're doing right now. Now, just a reminder, OFCRA is a multilingual hub community, which means there's a lot of communities within it that play. So you're going to hear English, British, French, Polish, Czech. Trying to think if there's anything else on the top of my head. I said British, right? Yeah, definitely. There's always British in these types of communities. It's time for Drunk You to watch Sober Liru, because you've, as a sober person, have watched Drunk Me, eh? That's fair. Alright, looks like mission has just started. Looks like they increased the time a little bit to help push things through. We also have multiple RHIBs that I missed. Some of them have front-firing 50 cals, and they're already starting to deploy. Helicopters are both loaded with about a squad each. And we're starting to see them go airborne. Yes, you're right, there has been Spanish too. All right. Not a bad shot. Alright, other helicopter staying below. Oh, there was a collision! Oh, no! One of the boats collided with another boat. That knocked out multiple people. Are there casualties? There is a KIA and there is a man unconscious. Except he's, he's up there. He's pretty far up there. I don't know how they're gonna get him down, but... Ah, he's dead. Is he dead? Yes, he's dead. Jose is now dead. Excellent. Well, that happened. Right off the bat, 2 KIA. Very, very tough there. A little bit of delay for the OPFOR side, but otherwise they're still making good time here. We got the rest of them still mounting up some vehicles up here. Looks like they were having some trouble deciding what to do. They're going to leave one of the machine gun Vics here, possibly, and just move in with transports. Interesting.
No, there is...
Alright, come on, guys.
No. Then we go to the zone and your guy said to pick up the vehicle.
Whose freaking phone was that? Someone's phone is going off. All right, a little bit of desync, but it should calm down. Hopefully they won't kill each other, but you know, we'll never know. Now we got another car up here. I believe this is just another transport. Yep, so there were 5 cars up there total. Interesting. Boats are still coming around. You've got the Huey landing people in the water over here. I don't know why they're doing a water-based insert if they're really fearful of Blue 4 coming down all the way to the south. It's a little... I get the caution, but at the same time, I don't think it was expressly warranted, but maybe because they didn't want to risk landing the chopper in here to get everyone killed. So, we could see how that all plays out. So I'm going to be honest, if a random vehicle gets armored in the first 5 minutes, it usually has nothing to do with the round. The only time I've seen a vehicle explosion like that ruin something was during FNF matches, which is why I'm very strict about the betting times for FNF, but for OFCRA, I'm usually a little more lax. I can't manually stop the prediction, unfortunately. It doesn't give me the option. I think my mods could, but like I said, there's still 6 minutes left in that prediction, give or take, and I don't think any substantial action is going to start until at least the next 10, because as someone just pointed out in chat, OFCRA is really all about those wide open flanks and going about all these crazy little things here, so... Again, going to be a little bit of time before you see any actual action here as OPFOR is now coming in from the north, doing an early dismount, might try to go for that governor position with that force. This force is probably going to bypass up on the left flank and go up for the control tower. You could also see these RHIBs continue to come around and then land somewhere, anywhere along this coastal line to the south, just to move into that control counter as well. Whew. All right. Well, now that we have a few moments, let's go ahead and look over at what OPFOR's brought in terms of their vehicle assets from the north. I think they only brought one 50 cal style Vic, which is here. No, that is also a transport Vic, so they didn't leave both 50 cal Vics back there? Yeah, I think they left all their heavy assets back on the beach. Yeah, so I guess I see some wisdom in that, because if you are going to be doing a lot of maneuvering through the jungle, that means you don't want to restrict yourself from attacking from the SSRs, which could be more easily defended by Blue 4. So instead, you can just move through the forests without having to manage any Vics.
You can put the body back?
Why is the governor dead?
Do a body bag. We're just gonna say no, we don't know what happened.
Isn't he unconscious by any chance?
He's bleeding.
Why is the governor dead?
I mean, there is no pop-up that he's dead. So yeah, I start healing him some.
He's alive. He's alive.
Yeah,
Focus him.
no, patient bot is dead. He lost.
Oh, no, wait.
He's dead.
You can't drag him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
There's no pop-up.
Yeah, now he's dead. He lost some.
I'll just.
Yeah, should we call an admin? Like, it's not our fault he glitched through.
You can't revive him.
Okay.
I know.
Lolo, do your job.
Yeah.
Put body back and just hide him.
Bam, stop the medic.
Yeah. All right. Well, the governor's dead. And it's before the 50-minute mark. So technically,
No, he's dead.
Op4 has 2 points on the board. I don't know how Blue 4 managed to do that, but they did. And you got the Blue 4 plane flying over. Looks like all the RHIBs decided to dismount all the way over here, so they're going to have a long walk. And, yeah. That was interesting. And I just, yeah, okay. That's all I got. I think we have one helicopter landed over here. I don't know where they put it, but they're all on foot right now because they were part of the heli crew. Where is that little bastard? Yeah, so I don't know where the hell they stashed it over here, but it's somewhere. There she is. So they're just removing her from play, essentially. Which is interesting because they have the guns, but I guess they're choosing not to use the guns. And I guess that's also stylized with the choice up here. There's no heavy assets that OPFOR is wanting to utilize to push in. They've docked their boats with the RHIB gun, the 50 cals on the RHIBs, which I don't even see here, but we saw two back at base. Looks like they had a rough landing as well and decided to do some medical here. They didn't bring the 50 cal cars, and now they're also docking their helicopters. So they're just relying on basically an infantry-only style fight. Meanwhile, Blue 4, I thought I saw them utilizing their two M113 M2 vehicles. They're definitely utilizing their plane here. But if we quickly look back at base, we can see what's still around. I hear one of the 113s right now. Looks like they left, yep, okay, no, they left two of the 50 cal Humvees right there. You got one of the 113s, I guess, driving around over there. You got one dude in the 50 cal up here just chilling. And then you got the 50 cal Humvee still here as well, so they only took the 113s. Interesting. VIP spontaneously dropping dead is definitely a new one, yes. I'm curious, though, if we come back. I mean, they're really good bodyguards, right? Okay, no, they got him revived. Excellent. Alright. He's back, guys. It's A-okay. They found a way to bring him back. Isn't that funny? Now they're just carrying him around at this point.
I would just keep him.
Alright, so again, the prediction is going to run fine. Governor was revived. No points on the board for anyone. And we'll see how things go. Alright, so early predictions right off the bat. I think OPFOR is going to be dividing this force here into attacking both the control tower and the governor position at the same time. This northern force, I think, is going to link up with a smaller group from this section to the governor's position, so they'll probably hit this from the north and the south. Meanwhile, they'll do an entire attack wave on the southern side of the control tower position, and then from there, they're just going to bleed the forces into the military base position. Now, attacking from the north and south on the governor's position is a little bit of a bad idea because Blue 4 could have a spread out garrison covering both the northern and southern sides, similar to what they have set up on the control tower. But if OPFOR does an entire attack on the southern side of the control tower that'll put some of the northern groups out of position, making it weaker, and then those groups will either counterattack or push in to hold the final objective, which could very well end up being attacked by both sides, but it also depends how the opening battles go for OFCRA in the beginning. So you have another helicopter that just spooled down by the first one. They're probably going to be ordered to get out, and they'll move in on foot as well.
Just, you know, we're not even 4 of us, right? If it was 4 of us, I would be like, yeah, you know, that's nice. Let's disembark.
You know, it might be why they're not
But
bringing any assets, though, to give the...
balls, right? I'm lacking absolute balls.
It's 1.5 of us.
Yeah, 1.5 of us.
What on earth?
Let's fucking fly.
Right, I'm getting on the gun.
Okay, no, they are going to fly the Huey here.
But I've seen you open the door.
Why did his door open, but he got out? I guess because they're switching here.
I had seen you open the door.
Alright, so we're going to see at least one Huey in the air here. The biggest threat for them is going to be that plane with the 50 cals. But we could see them just outright dogfight each other. Regardless, this group's probably holding on the north, waiting for the southern group to get into position so they can time the attack properly, which is smart. But otherwise, we're probably going to, again, have another 10, 15 minutes here just waiting around. We'll have to see how things go. Good stream to eat waffles. Sidious, what type of waffles, man? We could very well just have a complex conversation about waffles. Hell, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Cooking a ribeye tonight on a gas grill. I'm going to just season it with salt and pepper. It's currently in my kitchen, going to room temperature. As soon as this stream ends, I'm going upstairs, powering up that damn grill, and grilling the damn thing. I got to come up with some sides, though. And I have no idea what they're going to be. And there's a hydrate. You got it. There we go. So looks like this OFCRA group is now on the move. It's going left, though. This could also end up being... See, here's the... I see this force up here, which indicates that they're going to go for the governor's position. I see this force staying to the south, which means it's probably going to go to the control tower's position. And I see these guys now crossing right here, which indicates they're going here, which is a pretty bad spot because the military base has pretty good eyes on overwatching this entire northern side. So the only way to get around that is if they attack the governor's position from over here, or if they're going to try to bypass that entirely to cross an open runway to get to the tower, which I don't think is the smartest thing to do. So the reality is I have no idea what OPFOR is planning with that northern group now based off of where they're pathing. I mean, for all I know, they could be lost. I mean, they're sending 2 guys up here maybe just to do some reconnaissance in the area. I think in Blue 4 might be sending some outbound patrols around, but it's difficult to say. Potatoes and asparagus. Yeah, I gotta check if we have asparagus. I know we have potatoes, but it's always a good combo to do with steak is potatoes and asparagus. That's my usual go-to anyway. But corn is also a good one to pair it with. Yeah, there's different waffles, man. It's all about what you put in the waffle and what you top the waffle with. Belgian guy here, the best with a ribeye is a bunch of homemade fries fried in sunflower oil. Yeah, sunflower oil is great because it has a high smoking point. So you can get a lot of good frying done with it. But every oil does have a very slight difference in their taste. This map can be a little hard to navigate on, but it is a small set of islands. Bigger than, you know, what you'd usually find, but still small in the sense of, you know, there's some islands that take the entire damn map size, so... Not too bad. Oh yeah, homemade garlic bread. Definitely can't go wrong with that steak. Ooh, a little bit of a yawn there. So I'm just assuming based off of the divide here that OPFOR is going for both objectives at once with the southern group, and I'd imagine... They've... Oh my god, they're also doing a northern pincer as well. Why? I mean, this is a very divide and conquer-esque way to do things. I guess it's just going to get the most units engaged, which might be useful for Blue 4, because if they only attack one position, then the other position's garrison will just reinforce the final objective, making it even tougher. But there's not really any tactical advantage OPFOR is going to gain by doing this, other than making Blue 4 spread thin as much as they can, but OPFOR in doing an attack like this is also spreading themselves thin. A Pierce play without Pierce. I wouldn't call this a Pierce play. And no offense to Pierce, which he is playing right now. He is, God, I forget where I saw him. He is in this game. There he is. Yeah, he's under Blue 4 over here. No offense to his command style, but he does come up with some really weird, zany plans. But this one, I wouldn't call a Pierce play. This one's just a matter of OPFOR's leveling the playing field by just attacking everything at once that they need to. So it's just going to fall to whoever has the better PvPers and the better tactically advantageous positions is going to win this one. So looking at the AOs themselves, I mean, Puala's nice because you have all of these roaming hills, you got all these rocks everywhere, you got these nice little open areas, though, that can easily create little kill zones if you are able to exploit things. You got these areas where Blue 4 can, or I guess the defenders in any case, can build these elaborate trench networks to obviously give themselves good points of cover. But with these roaming hills, they are defeated by elevated advantages, such as what's on this military base, which is why you have this 50 cal gun overwatching this area, for example, and he is partially shielded, which is nice. So, however OPFOR decides to come into this AO is going to be a difficult one. And then you also always have some little tunnels here that could always be utilized, but not to any large extent. I will say, though, once the combat begins, it's just going to be non-stop combat till the end, and I don't have a multi setup because no one... Yeah, sometimes people in OFCRA give me a multi, sometimes they do not. 10 Weewoo Buck says defeat in detail. I mean, that is possible, but... I mean, Blue 4 is evenly divided here. They got the weakest garrison on the governor's area, so that one will probably fall, but they've got this massive garrison partially overwatching that governor's position, and based off of where OPFOR is moving up from, unless they take the right here and put some distance between that garrison and them, this garrison's not going to be able to do too much. And then meanwhile, OPFOR is moving all their forces down here, so they might even attack the military base in the middle, too, which they don't need to do yet. If OPFOR were to simply just attack both the control tower and the governor position at the same time and ignore the final objective, then Blue 4 could essentially be defeated in detail because of how divided they are amongst all three objectives. But if OPFOR decides to push its northern group to attack the area they don't need to attack yet, OPFOR will... They have the number advantage right now as the attackers, but it's not by much, and that could easily get turned around if OPFOR finds themselves going in open areas with large amounts of guns and firepower overwatching them. Which I guess also makes sense on why OPFOR never brought up their vehicle support, but at the same time... just a lot of maneuvering here. I think once it picks up, it'll be very, very interesting, but at least for the early game, it's going to be entirely dedicated to this level of maneuvering. Mid-game's going to be interesting. Late game is probably going to be a cleanup, but I could easily see this as, you know, a mid-game finish through and through, which means it's going to be a shorter round than normal, which, you know, helps compensate for the fact that it crashed the first time around. Hey, Gorechild, how you doing, my man? How's life? Well, so Volta, they still have FN mags on the OPFOR side, which are 7.62 by 5.1 medium machine guns. Similar to 240 Bravo or 240 Golf that the US side. I don't think they would be fielding. But here, let me just check through the roster. Because I didn't see... Okay, no, they have M60s, though, which is the predecessor to the 240. Been told I'm deploying to 3 different places in the next one. All of them canceled. Whew. I got a friend of mine who's getting off of the deployment in 3 weeks, but oh my gosh, it is killing her apparently. So she got my care package today though. Bloodway and I set something up, asked her a million questions, got her all of her favorite things. Hope to God it went through the mail properly. It did. So hopefully that'll help get her through the rest of that BS. Why am I hearing 50 cal? Are you? No. No. What? What are you doing? Oh my God, there's 2 people dead. What? What? What happened? What? I just told him not to shoot. What? Bro.
240, c'est l'ouest.
No, stop shooting! What are you shooting at? Clearly, Red 4 has some invisible players in the midst of Blue 4's ranks here. He's still going! And now you're doing it too! What? Oh, they're firing back! Now they're being told to fucking hold fire here.
No, we're all at the alpha fallback position.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Jeden jest w bunkrze,
No to są sojusznicy, przecież ci mówię, że to kadry, kurwa, widzę ludzi, patrzą na nas z tych, z lornetek jeden.
What the Blue 4 doing?
No właśnie.
Gore, I literally just hydrated because I was thirsty, man. Thank you for covering it. Well, it only cost 2 people. And I guess it put Blue 4 on edge here, but look at this. Now you're seeing more of OPFOR's plane. They're going to literally sandwich the governor's compound. They're going to try to sandwich the air traffic control. What would be nice to see is one attack happening and then another attack happening a few minutes later to make Blue 4 question moving their forces out to potentially do a counterattack on the governor's position if they think only one of the 2 positions is being attacked. Because that might put Blue 4 units to do a maneuver out of the base, thus weakening it or causing people to not be on defensive lines, and then OPFOR can take it more easily. What the hell are you shooting at this time? It better be at an enemy. I swear to fuck. There we go. Yes! Okay, Ethan spotted some of OPFOR moving around down here on the southern side, possibly when they were crossing. I think the plane is still actively patrolling. No, are they fighting? Plane might be tracking the helicopter here as the helicopter circles around. Alright, so Blue 4 have all turned on the northern side, pardon the yawn again. And they're definitely looking around. We're hearing some pot shots fired occasionally, possibly at the OPFOR guys down there. They're just blind firing here. Yeah, they're totally just taking guesses at where OPFOR is. Baku's saying that he's suppressing right now. OPFOR just seems very unfazed about it, though. Now you got more Blue 4 firings. This is what I was worried about with this hill position here, with how close OPFOR was getting, because they could be potentially engaged by those higher positions. Now, how accurately that engagement's going to be is anyone's guess. But we just have to see how everything goes. So we'll see how things go with this. Chopper's coming around. I mean, that could also be really helpful on the control tower position. But at least with all these forces around right here, that is going to make Blue 4 start to second guess where the main attack is coming in from. So can someone tell me what the final prediction point total was now that we're getting into the combat here? $53K Blue 4, 43K on OFCRA. All right, so a little bit over 100. No, barely up to 100. That's up to 96, if I recall correctly. 95 to 96. All right, not bad. I got a Blue 4 garrison right here. They're waiting them out, and OFCRA is led by Vexen here, who, in his own right, is also a very good player. Yes, there's an entire line of OFCRA troops going under them at the moment. A little bit of fire coming in here on the engagement. That's going to cause them to break apart. I heard a GL fire. That is the M60 firing down at him. I think he just ran out of ammo, so he's going to pull back and reload. Wow, OFCRA have completely gone around. They're now going to attack from the eastern side into the Governor Complex to bypass this force here. And then this attack is eventually going to start up as well. I think OFCRA is going to be able to make their initial objectives here. But the final one is where it's going to get a little tricky. I think the Governor one is going to be probably a slaughter at this point. Blue 4, I mean, already pulling back through some of their from some of their positions, fearing that they're being outflanked. Not sure if they have spotted some of the OFCRA guys moving back and forth along there. I don't think OFCRA has been focusing on those forces here. So you're hearing some suppressed shots going out here. That is on Aja here, who took a little bit of fire. You see at least 2 blood wounds there. Now you're starting to see grenades getting thrown back and forth here. As was I, Malin, as was I. That's okay. I think Vex pulled back, all right. This group taking some pretty heavy grenade fire. Ferg, who ran up here, was picked off. And we also have some Blue 4 guys. Ah, there's a garrison right here. Yeah, he's calling him out right there. Let's see if he takes him out. They put a lot of shots at him. You see a big blood splatter there. I think the GL went off at just the right angle. There we go. And that got a double kill right there, but that first one was blocked by the tree. Great GL double kill right there. And these OFCRA guys are just stuck in a really nasty position. They got to let the remaining OFCRA guys come around to relieve them. And then you got this massive attack coming to the south here. So we'll see how well Blue 4 can hold off these initial attacks, because if they aren't quick enough, it's not going to do too well, unfortunately. AT being fired into this building, I would assume, because that's the original Governor's position. No, okay, they're just choosing to hit those random garrisons here. You got Beast and Joda coming in on this position as well. And you can hear the Huey coming in while the plane is going to the other island for some weird reason.
That's a 249.
Oh! Andre losing the 249 without firing a single damn shot. That is unfortunate. Huey just took some heavy fire. Escaping through the tree line there. Ooh. Lolo, I think, just got sniped by AT. No, he jumped down in time. Okay, I thought I saw him get blown away. More AT firing. Sam took a hit there. He's going to stay down. Now, you got to remember, Op4 here is trying to find a specific AI unit, the governor, and take him out. We don't have access to where he is on this position. So, oh, I see him. It's Sam trying to lead him back over here. I have no idea how they got... Oh, no, they used the script to go in through the front door. Something, maybe, to get on the rooftop. I don't see any doors up here, so I actually don't know how they got there. Maybe they enhanced movement jumped from the other rooftop there. Now, the one issue with this position is Op4 starting to take this hill, and if they look over, they'll probably see Sam and the governor and be able to take him out. So, again, if he dies, Op4 gains 2 points. Meanwhile, this other attack right here, Op4's bypassing some of the defensive lines to get a little closer to this position. And it looks like Blue 4 is staying intact there as well. Lolo just got spotted by Depso and taken out. Except he is being engaged by friendly forces now without realizing. Is this the best place to put him? Yeah, but it risks being overwhelmed by so many different flanks. Better to put him up high to a position that's really hard to see, but I think Yaya here just noticed. He just got credited with a kill. And yeah, he killed him. And the governor's right there, so we'll see if he actually takes him out. So Sam and Lolo now dead. It's only Seismo in this AO. You got a few Blue 4 guys on the edge over here. 2 are unconscious, 2 are still alive. Oh, this is turning into a mess. Seismo, you hear him firing some suppressed shots here. He's gonna wait it out. His barrel's not sticking out, though. Ilbenek's gonna come around. Oh, exchange of fire right there. Ah, great headshots there by Ilbenek. Did he just do a teabag on him? He's gonna be taking his guns, that's for sure. Now you got Skipu sneaking up into this fortified position here. Quick reload. Adamek is also up here. Sifu taking friendly fire as he tries to run. Alright, Marty, it looks like he woke back up. He's trying to get away. Adamek's on fucking yelling. Or no, Marty's on yelling. Adamek's trying to track him down. He's now taking fire, though. Skipu also taking fire. As he's trying to run for Marty. And then Adamek and Skipu just double-teamed him. Oh, but Skipu just got blown out way by something there. Oh, and then we just had some blue on blue. These 50 cal gunners will literally shoot at anything that moves down there. Meanwhile, looking at the other battle, because I'm assuming Op4 are going to find and eliminate the governor there. Op4 have been taking some pretty significant casualties here. You got vehicles on fire. This might have been an M2 Humvee. Definitely a Humvee of some sort. As Op4 are coming around, Blue 4's garrison is not looking too hot. They were all kind of divided around here. You got one gunner right here unconscious, as Ario's now on that gun. Let me adjust my seat here. Blue 4 trying their best to hold their positions. Oh, Nubas with the charge, and Blaz couldn't figure it out. Oh, what the hell was that? That was pretty damn funny. What are you doing? No, 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 no! Stop it! Nubas, no! What? What is going on? Why did... What? 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 So Mr. Dave ran up and killed somebody. Roderick just killed Mr. Dave, another guy with a grenade. Nubas ran up and killed somebody. He's at 0 now, because he... What the... Well, there goes like all of Op4's forward force there. Roderick now getting flanked by NASA.
I see Gustav. Who's a Gustav?
Well, NASA saw Carl Gustav on him and immediately got Gestapo there. Newmass runs up and gets him, though. Oh, what is this? I guess people are having some massive PID issues here. Oh, man. Let's quickly go back and check on the governor here. I feel like Op4 is just losing too many casualties to a lot of silly errors here. Yeah, governor's gotten grenaded. Literally in the other guy. So that's 2 points to Op4. So the main fight's going to concern here. These guys are getting flanked by a 50 cal on the tower. I'm wondering now if this force is going to try to charge up and put pressure on this element, because they aren't close enough to do anything with the other group there. Otherwise, we have the Huey fighting with the 113. Op4's pushed up and eliminated a few Blue 4 guys on the northern side. And the plane is over here doing plane things, which is a little disappointing. I feel like there is still room here for Op4 to win, or excuse me, lose this fight, because Blue 4 still has it pretty well defended. And Op4 is just in too many angles to do anything proper. Posture check, you got it. AT firing over just a little bit short. I mean, let's take a quick look at the helmets. Op4 seem to have tan helmets, where Blue 4 seem to have woodland helmets. Yeah, but it's very similar. So they're raining Maz shots on this hill. It's just not enough, though. They were able to take one guy out. But then we also have Kropa here crawling around. When he's on Whisper, this group up here doesn't hear him. Michael looting Lacarfor's shit. Got a small Blue 4 garrison here firing at more Blue 4. I mean, this just goes to show you that both sides are struggling with PID issues. They're just blindly suppressing up there. Yeah, they're literally shooting each other again. Ay, ay, ay.
Estoy vendando el pecho.
So you've got the helicopter now firing down on these positions. I'm waiting to see the plane come in play. Looks like she's over the AO now, but whether or not she'll actually do anything is anyone's guess. I believe that is the M60. And it is definitely doing M60 things. That's what you call just a general freaking suppression. I don't know. I'm a little worried about Op4 right now, actually, because they've got the numbers around, sure, but compared to the amount of Blue 4 that are still not only alive, but where they're specifically positioned, is where it's tough. We're seeing more blue on blue right here, as this group is still blue on bluing the other group. So there's just outright a shit ton of confusion here, as people are just returning fire on everyone.
Tengo esta mala suerte, hermano.
This might get a window for actual Op4 elements to get into this AO, as they're being slow to maneuver and being suppressed on a few other areas here. Tough to say. Alright, so they're going to be cautious continuing to move up here. More more AT rounds coming in on this group. I'm surprised they haven't done a lot of maneuvering because they've just been kind of staying up here. This is where they lost one of their dudes. I'd imagine they would be trying to maneuver around, but I guess that's just not the case. Meanwhile, this position's kind of out of position at this point because OPFOR just bypassed around. And now this group's going to be within striking distance of controlling that tower by the 50-minute mark, and they still have a good 10 or so minutes to do it. Hydrate, you got it. Whew. And they're still shooting at each other.
Robert, necesito que mires a sus tíos que están...
Oh, that's brilliant. This is probably some of the worst PID I've ever seen in OFCRA in a long while. Hell, in any PvP match. I don't know if the kits are just super similar or what, but did you just take an outright... That's amazing. And then they start doing it to their own guys. That's just... If both sides blue on blue or red on red, I think it all evens out, right? You would think. Chopper's still going around strong. You got this massive smoke push being generated here. Bro. Literally, this is just hilarious. Chopper just took another hit. Engine's still going strong. Now you have the actual OPFOR garrisons fighting this Blue 4-1. Ironically, the Blue 4 is also firing at their own Blue 4-1. This is a three-way fight between three different garrisons here. It's just one of them happens to be a friendly one. And you can see they're getting torn the fuck apart up there. That's amazing. He just fucked the grenade throw? Oh, he didn't fuck that one, though. Ow! You heard him call frag, too. Oh, my God. That is everyone except one guy dead. That's amazing. Oh. Damn. That was beautiful. Wow. Another one. Literally, the shrapnel landing all over him. What is this show? This is the OFCRA PvP show, where everything is just happening today, and I don't really have anything else to say on the damn matter. Now you hear that plane coming and it's doing an airstrike. Okay, almost wasn't able to pull up there. We still got one guy. Now, the opposite is true for this position. If they just threw some grenades in here, they would be able to wipe everyone. But if they just throw grenades on the entrance, then, yeah, they're going to get scuffed. So now you got OPFOR trying to engage up here. You got Blue 4 holding these defensive lines. OPFOR got Layden leading here. Oh, Zartek got caught in a reload. And Martys doesn't even realize he has a stolen M249. Now the rear garrison's shooting at him. They knock him to his feet. He then gets back up going, oh, I just got shot. That's awkward. And he just runs back. So even though we're seeing these pushes here, I don't think OPFOR have the numbers to take this final base without support. It's just all of their support is getting scuffed. All right, they're charging. I'm wondering if these two guys are going to be able to push Blue 4 out with some well-placed grenades here, because you've been seeing how effective the grenades are. Good thing Falcon isn't playing. He would have survived more than 5 minutes. You're right, because Falcon always gets friendly fired. Got some blind firing going back here. I think he's calling into his buddies that they're being assaulted. Oh, it is hard to keep track of all this. But now he's being shot at by his own dudes on the rear. Melody comes out, finishes him off. Or Melody, excuse me. Now you got the rest of this OFCRA force coming up as well. Oh man, this running back and forth. Melody coming around getting another kill. 113 just got hit over there. Now you're down to these two blue 4 guys. Tier might come around. Dislike might come around. No, Melody was down there. He just killed Black's, no, he killed someone coming around there. Oh! Finally, we're seeing the grenades thrown. Melody flanking around, trying to get Dislike. Missing all of those shots, and then Dislike just blows them away. He did get a few, but they just weren't in the right spots. And I think this blue 4 garrison has fallen at this point. Yep. They're still gonna get shot at by their own dudes, though, because of course they are. Just wave the white flag. You're okay. Seismo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen this much friendly fire in all of PvP. I've seen some pretty nasty grenades. I've seen some pretty silly maneuvers, but the friendly fire has just been absolutely atrocious. And you got the Huey flying around. Where's the damn plane? It's still up there as well. They have radios. Yeah, just been a lot of miscoordination apparently. And we're still like smack dab in the middle of the mid game here. In another few minutes, we'll see the middle objectives called out. OFCRA need to spend the next 4 minutes trying to get to the control tower, because otherwise they're pretty much SOL here. Oh, shut up, Nemesis, with your little shell. Ooh, great headshot. Oh, I thought it was Roland that did that for a second. I'm like, that better not have been a fucking blue on blue. Gunner for the 50 cal just taken out. Adamek just got charged by Stifo and Cheeseburger. Oh, we're gonna see Adamek come into the chat in a second. More grenades being thrown up here. Kratz trying to get some flanking here. Perfect grenade throw on Depso. And he somehow dodges it with the perfect enhanced movement. And now he's in a rock. Nope, he's out of the rock. He ran into a rock, and then Cheeseburger finished him off. Ouch. We got some OFCRA coming around over here. They're picking off who they can. I mean, if OFCRA continues to do this, they might be able to get away with this. Grenades being flung up.
See you soon, X7.
Hey, right, Ozell, thanks for the 4-month resub as well. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I don't know if OFCRA has the numbers down here. They need to push on that control tower. If they don't, they're gonna have to take those forces and finish off up here, because I don't think the remaining OFCRA guys here can take this on their own, but they can whittle down the garrison enough so that that other group in the garrison can. It just means there's gonna be a large amount of remaneuvering. 50 cal coming in. Well, there's just a lot of holes here. Cali is about to go on the counteroffensive here, but Spectrum saw him. We need some grenades. Posture check, you got it. That one's gonna be going a little far, landing right behind Cali. It wounds him. Cheeseburger pushing, taking him out with the M60. He's on 4 kills. Can he make it 5? No, he pulls back after getting hit a few times. There's a hydrate, you got it. All right, so there's the 50-minute mark done. So this is only a 3-minute save start. So that means there are 2 points on the board for either side, which means whoever has control of this military base is going to win it here. OFCRA is only down to 4 players on this assault. You got the plane chasing the helicopter here. No, it's way above it. Never mind. Cheeseburger bandaging. Spectrum pulled back to bandage. They're in each other's blind spots. Spectrum might notice Cheeseburger's skyline, but not past the rock. Adamek, you killed no one from the looks of things, I'm sorry to say. We watched you get literally just tagged by 2 people as they came around to counter-attack you. See, and this is a shame, because OPFOR, if they had a few more minutes, could have taken this control post position, because you see them cleaning up these remaining forces here, so now it's going to be a matter of how long is it going to take for them to regroup and push to that objective without friendly firing each other. Plane's done nothing? Yeah, I agree with you. It's been a little... They've, I think, tried to use it as a scouting asset. Now it's doing gun runs here, but only when there's a few OPFOR guys remaining. Speaking of a few OPFOR guys remaining, we got Zicky on 2 kills. He's got a suppressed M16 here. I want to see what Zicky does, because with a suppressed weapon on his own in an open AO like this, I think he can literally change the tide. He is one of the few people that can pull something like that.
Il a dit non, désolé.
Voilà, t'as ta réponse.
I don't mean to hype the man up, but I've seen him pull some crazy, crazy things out of his ass. Alright, got some GLs coming up here. Not sure if maybe he was spotted by Virat. I think Virat especially spotted him. That one went a little wide, though. Maybe he was firing up at bodies, or he just can't range it, though. I think the reason we haven't seen a lot of the Humvees being used is because the Humvees do make them big open targets, and you see right here, I mean, there was a guy in there, but he's been pulled out. And then in the 113, there was a gunner that was taken out in there as well. It looks like they pulled out as well.
Gonna die. I given him CPR, but I don't think he's gonna live.
That's what Cheeseburger sounds like?
Blood.
Damn. I always love listening to people. I'm like, wait, that's what they sound like? Damn, I'd never thought of it that way. All right, otherwise we got one Huey. I don't know where they landed over here, but this was the Huey we saw in the air, so they might try to move in on foot. And it's pretty much this remaining position. Both sides have an even number count, I'd say, but Blue 4 has them all in the garrison, but we do have Op 4 with some pretty specialized things here. A few well-placed infantry could really turn this around. Cheeseburger sounds more like a Whopper. Oh, man. Alright, so Zicky's still moving around on this flank. Again, it's up to OPFOR to regroup right here. You got Leziak here as a single medic coming around, and then OPFOR's probably going to take another 10 minutes to maneuver around on that flank there. Regardless, here we're just waiting things out at this point. Frat seems a little frustrated here as he looks around.
6 now.
Ivno.
I got paid today, let's go.
Bro, payday. It's always good to have paydays, man. Thank you for sharing it with me and giving me a little bit of a payday as well. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I will get a nice kick out of the scenario. Again, thank you for the 13-month resub. So Zalek, I think, spotted a ghost over there, started firing a few shots. But, of course, ghosts don't exist. Well, I'm going to rock that statement back, but you know what I mean. You can't shoot at something that you physically can't harm, so, you know. Oh, you're right, it is September for Twitch, because it is the 1st. I guess we should have a few parties then, with some streaming and whatnot. So Zicky just picked off Jonathan up there, knocked him out. TK Llama also getting some flanking shots around here. They got to be careful, though, because they can immediately be run up on. Zicky also picking off Virat. We'll see if Jordy here, or Gordy here, comes up and flanks TK Llama. And this is the one issue when you have a few forces all spread apart like this, and then Blue 4 with a weakened garrison line, is these few guys can do a lot of damage. So we'll see if Llama puts his head over. Jordy might have just spotted that as well. All right, grenade. Perfect grenade throw. But Llama managed to get away in time. You have another knockout here. Krug is down. Joda's come around here. Bodies aren't double tapped, but if they're not waking up, it's unlikely they're going to wake up. So with these three guys cleaned up and OPFOR coming up with reinforcements, we could still see this turn around. Got some smoke grenades being thrown. Zicky trying to go for a pickoff on Ethan there. Ethan runs back into the tower, little garrison position there. I think Joda just double tapped the body. All right. And then you still got that heli crew back here. I have no idea what they're doing. Oh, yeah, that's not going to be repairable, guys. You're going to have to walk in at that point. So this is just a three-man game at this point until the majority of OPFOR QRF can come in. But I think at this point, with the amount of people these three have knocked out up here, it's now looking to be in OPFOR's favor. Yes, they're broken apart into two different groups. This group's going to come up and reinforce, but this large group is going to be able to come up because a lot of Blue 4 are going to be too busy dealing with these Eternal fights to be doing Overwatch, and that's what's going to cost them. We just got Kilo knocked out by Zicky. It's that suppressed weapon that he picked up from the original Garrison. He may only have 2 kills, but he has a lot of knockouts. Jonathan's still down. Kilo's down. Vrak was double tapped by Joda. And it looks like Joda was eventually taken out, unfortunately. But the numbers being exchanged here are incredible for what these three guys have been pulling so far. So now there's 2, but they managed to knock out a good 4 or 5 people. So if they can keep up this momentum, they can continue to make this very nasty for remaining Blue 4 guys. But you see, Ethan's gotten on that 50 cal, and he was firing down at OPFOR because they were pushing through the open. Now you got some return fire coming in, but they're firing at the wrong sections here. Now it's just a defense game. Hydrate, you got it. But Blue 4 is pretty spread thin here. So I think when this group comes up and starts the attack, unless Blue 4 can immediately quell it with some well-placed grenades, I think that's just going to stall it for the rest of OPFOR then to come up and eventually overwhelm this position. But we got to keep eyes on players like Zicky who are over here and see what they do. And then I think, did Llama... Oh, I thought Llama was in the Humvee hiding, but no, he's down here. Zicky gets another knockout. And that was on Kilo once more when they, I think, tried... They had to drag Kilo back, and he was already knocked out. But it looks like they got him with a few hits.
I think they shoot him from the north. Pour l'OFCRA, vous êtes combien encore?
Alright. We are about to enter late game in another minute, which means we still have 30 minutes here. But, I mean, looking at the numbers, looking at where OPFOR is coming from, it's hard to say. Pogo landed over at this one airfield to refuel, so he's going to come back in. I don't know if that 50 cal, if the 50 cal gun pods on that plane are going to make much of a difference at this point, in all honesty. You got 2 guys driving up in another fuel truck. And then some guys went back and they picked up one of the Humvees here for transport. Okay. Yeah, there's no way those 2 are waking back up. So Blue 4's down to 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with a 13th guy down. OPFOR has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 22. So there's a 10-person number advantage right here. Looks like this Vic was just blown up, possibly by TK Llama. And we're seeing some AT getting launched up here. Swede was just knocked out. Kilo was brought up again, though. So again, showing that OPFOR doesn't know where the friendlies and the enemies are. But now you're going to see Wombat and Demovar start to rush this position. This should be interesting. All right. Zicky, he's trying to find more angles to line off some pickoffs, because, I mean, you see some of his work right here, and this is also some other people, but it's been some great slow pickoffs, and with that suppressor, he's able to be a lot more methodical with it. Did they just actually get a pickoff there? No, but I think they hit Ethan once or twice with that gun. Whew. Ah, Adamek, you were just playing that mission, though, so shouldn't you know what the mission is about? Maybe? Possibly? Does that not make sense? Oh, yeah, so the military base itself is actually this position. But I'd imagine with the amount of time that's remaining, OFCRA is going to be forced to push up and eliminate the Blue 4 in this position here. You would think, right? Angels out, thanks for the 10-month resub. Happy September, buddy. I hope you keep enjoying the operations.
Wow. It's been an amazing time. Still love the content. Keep it up, bud.
I appreciate it, Angel. I've got a lot of cool stuff coming out this month. And I know I'm always saying that, but for real, I got a lot of cool stuff coming out this month. And we're going to be seeing a lot of cool mission dev with it, too. Otherwise, I hope you keep enjoying the operations, my friend, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Enemies on the hill.
Now you're hearing that 50 cal starting to press on the left side. We'll see if Zicky potentially tries to maneuver around after seeing that this is where the main fighting is going on. That 50 cal gunner immediately taken out. Blue 4 down to at least 10 guys at this point. Now you got a lot of OFCRA guys coming in on the low ground as well, which is going to keep these guys pinned to deal with their suppression, which might allow for players over here to come up and flank. Oh, Zicky trying to climb up here. He is unable to get a good angle. But Jordy is covering that spot immediately. Yeah, again, there was a lot of friendly fire in this one. A lot more than I normally see, which is really interesting. There's always blue on blue, don't get me wrong, but this one, holy crap, it was just happening non-stop between everybody. Which is pretty damn funny, but, you know, it sucks for the people on the ground that died to blue on blue. Just ask Falcon when you see him. He will just bitch and bitch and bitch about it. More suppressive shots coming up. Looks like he was trying to hit Shadow. So you got some random firing back there. Baku trying to get up and find an angle here. He's getting shot at, though, by forces closer down to the south. Now you got this OFCRA group ready to get on the baseline here and attack. Danny Sweet turned down in the 113, potentially maneuvering that around. I don't think being in the static guns is useful anymore when OFCRA are so close to this position. TK Llama being aggressive here on the flank. Zicky's still camping around, waiting for more opportunities to come up here. TK Llama catching Jordy as Jordy tried to catch him. Body falls down. Llama needs to double tap. There it is. Now I think we're down to about 9 blue 4 here. It's 11, actually, my bad. Danny just took some AT, I think because they were able to revive a few of the guys. Got some grenades being thrown up here. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. Oh! Kilo's about to get knocked out by that one, too. Some great grenade throws by OFCRA. Sweet's vehicle is now on fire. I think this is it. Another one. Oh, it's a smoke. You heard them yelling about it and then immediately taken out. Xeon double tapping with that FN mag. He's going to look left and catch Flip for Flap. The enemy commander runs out of ammo, though, quickly folds back. Only to be then taken out, but Flip now taking heavy fire from R now. He's out of ammo. Grenade gets thrown. Bounces on top of that bunker. Oh my god. That's brilliant. Another grenade thrown over. That one might land right next to Ethan. He goes prone in time. OFCRA taking heavy casualties as they assault this position, but they've already caused a lot of damage. Grenade gets thrown. That one is on the opposite side, but it still penetrates and kills Blue 4 Command. Another Blue 4 guy goes down, and this is pretty much wrapping up to GG here as Op4 finishes this assault. Oh. I'm not going to cover the bonus round because I have to go make dinner, but this... Man, holding the bunker here, immediately mows down a dude. And we're seeing the remainder of Blue 4 holdouts here, trying their best to survive. There's only 3 remaining. And Op4, they're also stacking into the military bunker here. I forgot there's a 4th guy in a plane, but that's not really going to do much. He did just hit TK, though. Hell, you'll get paid even offline, buddy. Don't worry. Ethan caught in the open here. Manshot, if he gets up, he's busy medicing, unfortunately. He could technically flank those guys, but he doesn't know that because his perception's limited. Sanchez coming in. Both of them running out of ammo. Quick tack reload. What are you staring at? Shoot him! Why were you just staring at him? Oh, this dude's shooting at me. Oh, okay, that blew up. And the 3 remaining guys have regrouped. Carl's about to get shot in the back. Oh my god. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a potato to start peeling. I'll be back in a second. So now they're going to be using this as cover here. This whole blown out radar position, but they will eventually have to go on the offensive. Oh, dear. You guys remember the Vietnam op with Digby as the commander? It was hosted by the SOG devs, and they put me on base bitch duty with Scandi Recon. And then I turned the stream into an onion cutting stream for a, whatchamacallit, French onion soup I made later that day. Oh, good times. Good freaking times. One of the upcoming Vietnam ops I'm going to do, probably in October, will have a reference to that op when I Zeus. I'm going to, among a few other things, there will be a bowl on my Zeus table, and I'm going to find a good asset that looks like an onion. And we're going to put it there. Hydrate? I'm almost out of water. Whew. Probably should have brought a knife down to chop this potato up too, because I want to put this on a boil. Ah, this is brilliant. And then I remember Digby also told me to drop mortars on friendlies. I'm like, you sure? I don't want to be the guy that gets in trouble for this. And he's like, yeah, do it. I'm like, all right, bet. Oh, he's a chill guy. So you still hear that plane doing airstrikes, but it's not really going to be doing much. Frickin', you hear Zicky's suppressed gun over there. Actually, is Zicky dead? TK Llama died. He was Op4 ground command. I guess he died to the 3 there. I guess someone else picked up a suppressed gun. 20 minutes remaining. Yeah, it's over. Unless these 3 blue 4 literally pull some of the most amazing PvP I've ever seen. It's over. But hey, still possible. Which is why I'm still here and I haven't called it yet. That's also why I'm peeling a potato. Nonetheless, guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's operation. Ethan getting a great flank on a double kill there. And a lot of this Op4 group is down. You got 2 flanking around right here. You got Baku and Manshot now trying to come down. I mean, this is a 3v3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 3v10. So this is going to be a tough fight for Blue 4, but I've seen crazier odds. If anyone remembers the goddamn Audrey Hotto incident, every freaking time we get into odds, I talk about that one. One man getting about 25 kills and winning it as a one-man army. Also, I'm not counting the pilot, because that pilot's not really doing anything. Unless he blows up the building by ramming into it, he's not going to do much. Alright, let's see if Ethan spots these guys coming around. Maybe. Possibly. Ah, I hate these, like, deep round spots on potatoes, man. Dislike spots Ethan. Ethan flanks around. Fighting's gonna be down to right here. He comes around. Blows Dislike away, but Tear gets him. Baku comes back and eliminates Patriot. And double taps him. Tear now working on Dislike. He's not a medic, though, so I'm doubtful he'll be able to get him up. It is possible for a non-medic to get anyone up if they only took a light to moderate amount of damage, and they immediately are able to stabilize him because they only have a few wounds, like a single headshot or something, and then give him an epi, and usually they're able to wake up immediately after. Whew. And yeah, no, okay, so he was able to get him back up. Just a quick stabilization. You're able to. So it's 2v8 or something. Here, I'm going to send a buddy of mine a picture right now of this potato I just peeled while we're watching the remaining players here. Ooh, great pickoff by Baku there. I think he's still talking to Manchote. Or is it Mancoat? I don't know. All right, let's see. 2, 4, 6. I think it's, yeah, 2v8. 2v8 still. Because they did get that guy back up as well. All right, we're in a third-person Baku here. I'm going to go put this potato, get it and sliced up a little bit. And then get it boiled, because I still have a schedule. Woo! I know it's the end. Baku is dead, that's why. Alright. I could literally hear those gunshots from my damn kitchen. So looks like he was able to get Tear, but Dislike finished him off. What's Dislike on? He's on 5 kills. Good for him. So now it's just up to head honcho admin here, who's on 6 kills, but then again, the people he was fighting were doing some really dumb things. Ah, man. 6 kills is still 6 kills. You are absolutely right. What is our time check here? This is a 1v... It's a 1v7 at this point, because I'm not counting him unless he, like, lands or, like, airdrops in like a badass. I don't know. It did as. It's, just the whole system in itself was tough. But I appreciate, you having that conversation with me. So you still got that plane flying back and forth. I mean, they could retrieve some of the 50 cals around here and potentially try to shoot it down, or even just turtle it, because I don't think the 50 cals are going to be able to blow this building up. As I say that, though, I think they both have that cracked look, though. I don't see any, like, true damage markings on it, though. They did draw a dick on it. Okay. They did draw a dick on it. Just shooting at it with small arms. Good God. I would love to see the plain blue on blue man showed as like a last thing. That would be so silly. Ah, man. He's coming around. Let's see what this looks like from his POV. We got one kill out of it. Oh, man. I know how this is going to play out. Because even if Manshot rushes in there last second, there's still more in the AO than him. So it's just going to be that. Unless we see a vehicle ram of some sort, which I'm pretty sure is against the rules. But it would be funny, you're right. SEO, I'm not going to be covering the bonus round because I have dinner I got to cook. But I'll try to cover next week. So I'm trying to cover it 2 bonus rounds per month for OFCRA now because they are pretty fun. The Pirates of the Caribbean one, for example. It's pretty good. See, I see what Manshot's trying to do here. He's trying to wait it out to see if he can pick anyone off, but no one's going to be leaving their positions because the plane keeps flying around. So he's going to have no choice but to go in. And yes, I'm going to be trying to stream FNFEU tomorrow. I got to commend Wombat for actually trying to shoot that damn plane down, though. You have a parachute, right? All right, cool. Follow-up question. Are you going to get on the 50 cal and shoot that man down? You magnificent bastard. Kill him. Oh! They went right next to him. Alright, it is now 2v8. Alright, here we go. Mancho, picking off someone. He's up to 7. Here's the crazy thing. There's still a chance here, alright? There's still a fucking chance. So is there a cooking stream? I'm not going to be doing a cooking stream out of it. I'll give you the story behind it, though. This is one of my friend's favorite things to have, which is why I'm trying to learn how to properly cook ribeyes on my grill. And I gotta measure out, like, thickness, too. I'm gonna be making, like, a journal out of this. How many kills does the pilot have? Just 1. But when this friend eventually comes over, I want to make sure it's perfect. I'm a very big perfectionist when it comes to prepping things my friends like. Because I'm one of those people that obsess over my relationships, both platonic and bloodwains and sexual, but, you know, that's just how I am. I do have a sous vide machine. I just don't always use it. And for this particular friend, they don't like it that way. They just like simple salt and pepper. I know, right, Nem? I know. I'm a man of few friends, but I like to spoil my friends. All right, Mancho's going in. Pogo underscores coming in around. Dislike, I believe, has moved into the garrison here. Let's see how things go. I know, you just have Yanni's mom, Nem. Oh, fuck. I don't think I replied to you. I will when this ends, because I'll be in my kitchen checking my calendar. I'm pretty sure it'll work that day, but I will let you know. I know the sous vide is just to get it cooked. I was not. Why did I think that was the method where you just infuse it in its own in a freaking liquid marinade? I don't know why I thought that, but I think that's also because it is if you like do the full process with it. I forgot that was the actual method for cooking it too. My bad. But no, I'm setting it on the grill. Yeah, I know, Nam. Yeah, like basting. Well, basting is more of you're still putting it on direct heat, but you're like covering it with liquid constantly. Sous vide is it's just in a bag of liquid cooking. And yeah, exactly. The sous vide method is pretty much marinating the damn thing. I don't know. We'll do another cooking stream soon. I need to do another IRL stream because I gotta go show you guys what I'm harvesting out of the greenhouse. I would say Mancho will be the MVP if he's actually able to win this damn thing. He's got about 10 minutes remaining. And OP4 is literally just garrisoned inside. I'll be right back 1 second. I do have something on the stove now. Alright, so we got some grenades going in here. No, that's not... I have to harvest my freaking peas, damn it. Mike getting taken out by Pogo here. Pogo took a few hits. Grenade thrown in. What? Pogo, that was like the most pansy-ass throw I've ever seen. He's gonna wait him out. Man, still over on the side, trying to pick off people through the windows. Unable to.
Blue? Okay.
All right.
Tienes ahí, detrás. Están dentro.
Mike's still down there. Kerrigan trying to follow Pogo. Pogo now coming around.
I have one, yes.
Oh yeah, it gets loud down here.
Me tiembla la mano.
And as is actually incredibly right there. If you're like applying fire to the steak, you don't want to burn the pepper because yeah, then it does put a bit of a nasty bitterness. If you're sous videing it though, then yeah, you want to do that. Yep, man got knocked unconscious. It's up to Pogo here. Man could still wake back up, and as I say that, he wakes back up. It is a 2v245. It's doable. It's doable. With the amount of time left, we could see a clutch. And they're smoking this heavily. Ooh, they're camping that. He tried to shut the door, he couldn't. Kerrigan trying to come around though. Oh, baby. As we'll do the payout when I see the remaining 2 Blue 4 guys die or it gets called in the next 6 minutes. Late game's been pretty entertaining here, not gonna lie. I think Pogo pulled back to do a little bit of bandaging. Mancho's still trying to get some pickoffs here, but from his position, he might not be able to find much. He might be able to pick off Kerrigan there. Kajonovic coming down. Very risky to pull these maneuvers, but at this point, when you have this type of firefight, it's all about luck. And will Pogo hear those footsteps coming around? And when Kajonovic hear the medical. You know, some of these dudes have full auto. You know, there's full auto for a reason. The M16s, no, but... Oh! Picked off! It is 1v3. No, 1v4 at this point. Oh! Will he wake back up? Oh, that was a great play by Pogo and Mancho, though. It was a really good effort. Because they not only knocked the OFCRA out of double digits, but they got him down to 3. Come on, Pogo. No. Ah. Oh, man. Will Dislike turn around and get the double? Nope. I think this is over, guys. Just looking at the amount of shots Pogo took right here. He took another one right there. That's at least 1, 2, 3, 4 shots there. I think that's GG. I'll wait it out one more minute, but... Ooh. So steak well done, I don't mind because, you know, the elderly or people that actually have bad immune system need it to be well done. And there are ways that you can still flavor a steak when it's well done so it tastes good. It just, you know, you're pretty much eating a flip-flop. Oh my god, yes. Red on red, please. Make my day. Kill each other and let Pogo win by default. So I understand well done. Ketchup, I personally don't understand, but some people just like the taste of it. So, you know. Hydrator. I mean, this is the last bit of my water, too.
6 and what?
350.
350, okay.
350.
And yep, they're calculating it. All right, it is an OFCRA victory. And both sides got the supremacy bonus as well.
Did we win? Yes.
Yep, OFCRA won.
We win.
Yeah.
All right. Gentlemen, we will be, and ladies, excuse me, we will be back at 7 p.m., which is in roughly an hour and a half. I am going to go cook dinner up. So thank you so much for watching. go operate operationally, enjoy the rest of your day or night. Hopefully I'll see you in about 90 minutes. Take care.